It's your boy Gruff here, back with another video, and today I got stuff with you guys, man. Today we're gonna be rocking a double HP Regen team. Now you guys see there, I have my boy Yellow Broly. I brought him now in Purple 21. They're going to double HP buff, but you're like, what about Ella Piccolo, right? He's not a powerful opponent, but that's why you have the leader slot, right? And I bring Piccolo every single match, so Piccolo is going to get double HP buff, and everybody else on my team are powerful opponents. Zamasu Goku Black is, Yellow DKP is, and Blue 21 is. So the fact is, once I rock Piccolo as my leader, he's gonna get the double. He's gonna get the buff from Broly as well. So yeah, this team is really good because sustain. If you look at my team, I don't have no units with endurance. I don't have a unit with revival, right? That's the downfall of my team. When someone looks at my team, they're like, well, this is a good team, but the problem is you don't have 5 to 6 lives like how some of these other teams like just them other meta teams, right? So I was like, you know what, let's just focus all on health. You guys see here, every one of my viable units I have is double 2 to 3 HP. You guys see here with Zamasu, I have double HP. DKP have double HP equipment. Blue 21 has triple HP right there, right? So you guys see there, I'm showing you guys there. And then Piccolo has 2 as well. So yeah, this team is getting double Zenkai buff, and all of them are getting 2 to 3 HP buff from their equipment. So let's hop into the matches. So first match, facing up against a future team, Goku Vegeta, best unit in the game. I just don't think no one is better than them. Like, they're just so dominant and they're everywhere, bro. Like, everyone is rocking around their leader. Insane damage. So how I counteract them is you gotta rock a yellow green. The problem with that is you can't do double yellows no more. You can't do it because when they switch to Vegeta, they do extra damage to yellow, and that means you're at a disadvantage, right? Because you're trying to counter them. So what you need to do is you need to bring a yellow and a green. One yellow to counter against Goku, yellow to counter against Vegeta, right? So the fact that he also brought blue trunks actually makes Goku Black even more viable because he needs to sustain against blue trunks and he needs to sustain against Vegeta, right? So I gotta make sure that this Goku Vegeta does not die, and I need to make sure that I just don't die, right? So he rushes right here. I throw in DKP. DKP is gonna tank this rush because just the amount of HP I am giving to DKP. Even though DKP is not known to be a tanky unit, the fact is I'm making him a defensive unit. He's able to tank this rush, right? Look at this. He tanked the rush. Perfect. That's all I needed him to do, right? So he's alive still, and I was able to make some great plays right there. Now, the problem is I have to kill Goku Vegeta. Or right now, my mindset is I just need to kill somebody, right? Because I need to be in the lead because I can find ways of manipulating Dragon Balls. That's a really good aspect of this team. DKP main ability can take Dragon Balls and gain Dragon Balls. Zamasu, every time he pops his blue card, reduces the enemy's Dragon Balls. And then when I bring in Blue 21, every time she dies, she gives me more Dragon Balls. So this team doesn't have revival or endurance, but it has a lot of HP and it has a lot of Dragon Ball manipulation. So there's times where I do rock, double Rising Rush because that's just how it is. I don't have an endurance, I don't have a revival, so I need to find a gimmick, a way to have a chance at say for example when my first rush gets guessed, I have a way of getting a second rush faster. So yep, that's what you gotta do, bro. If you're rocking 3 lives, you need to have them really tanky and having ways of abusing the strongest mechanic in the game, Rising Rush. So you guys see there, I'm trying to use my second rush there, and I thought that he had 2 Dragon Balls right here, so I was like, perfect, let me pop the main. He only had 1 Dragon Ball, so I was like, dang, I could have finished off the Goku Vegeta, or even take out Zamasu Goku Black just to have it a 1v3. But right here, I'm just playing kind of aggressive because he's trying to just trying to get in the lead. But I popped the blue card with Zamasu Goku Black. So even if he tries to rush me, he can't because I literally just stole Dragon Balls with DKP and I just popped my blue card with Zamasu. So there is no way that he has a Dragon Ball. He has a Rising Rush because I just popped those 2, right? So yeah, I did try to rush right there. You guys see how quickly they get their double rush, and the fact that I can prolong the enemy's rush as well is really good. So I was trying to get the Ella for Piccolo DC. So yeah, next match facing up against Future, right? So This future team is interesting because the fact that he brought Super Vegito Blue, which I was kind of shocked because I have 2 yellows. I guess because he wants to counter against my yellow unit, which makes sense. But I don't know. I just felt like he could have rocked a better unit. But yeah. So my person I want to rush is Future Gohan because Future Gohan has endurance, and I just feel like he's the most offensive threat on this team. The problem with Future Gohan, the problem with Future Gohan is he's an endurance unit, but he just cannot tank hits well. He does a lot of good offensive things, right? Like getting advantage restore, locking in blue and green cards off his main ability. He can get his advantage every time he loses a strike card. He has a lot of, destroying 2 cards every time he cover chain, but he just does not have the tanky stats, right? So you land 1 to 2 good combos on him, he's kind of dead. So Zamasu, Goku Black is kind of just a tanky unit. I kind of don't want to kill them because if they're the last man standing, then they're not going to win you the game. They just can't do too much. They just can't do enough damage. So right here, I kind of dropped combo because I made sure that I took his vanish away from Zamasu's green card, but he was able to switch into Gohan. And what I should have did there was tap against Future Gohan instead of me, trying to vanish him. Because if I would have tapped him, then he could have played aggressive. I would have dodged it. I would have popped Piccolo's main ability, and I could have reset the field. But he got me there with a Rise and Rush, and this is why I love the setup I have. DKP tanks it. DKP is not a defensive unit. He was able to tank this from Future Gohan. Future Gohan does a ton of damage, right? He's a really good offensive LF unit, right? And he tanks this, bro. Look at this. He literally tanks this. DKP is known as an offensive threat. He's not supposed to be surviving Rising Rush. He's not supposed to do that, bro. So, yeah. I maxed my HP for my equips with the guarantee slots, and then the fact that I have double HP with 21 and Broly helps it a ton. That's why he survived. So, really, really good. So, yeah. I know that he's going to have his second rush, because if you don't kill with your Rise and Rush, you do get your second Rise and Rush really, really fast. If you get guessed or your Rise and Rush doesn't kill, you farm your second one a lot faster than you do if you did land it and it did kill. So, yeah, all I have to do is just rush somebody. I still have DKP's main ability, so I can still take his Dragon Balls, knowing that he can get his Vanish his Dragon Balls, his second rush really, really quick. I can slow it down and get my second rush quicker with DKP's main ability. So what I have to do here is I'm just waiting for DKP's main ability to be unlocked from Zamasu Goku Black, but I was able to PV him, and what I was trying to do is I was trying to land a combo with Goku, with Zamasu Goku Black, and then pop the blue card so I could lose his Dragon Balls, but it didn't turn out that way. So I was like, it's perfectly fine. Like I said, Future Han does a lot of damage, but Zamasu Goku Black, they're just a tank. You guys see it there. They're just tanking because of the boost season. They're just, they're a defensive unit, and then they're getting 15 to pure strike and blast defense. They're a mega tank. So he caught me right there, bro. I was not expecting him to do that. So I'm not too scared right now. I'm just if he does rush, I will let Zamasu Goku Black die out of the 3 units that I have here. So he pops the main, he pops the old card. So I'm like, you know what, Zamasu Goku Black is going to tank this, and I could just keep switching him in out and keep healing my team. So I go to go to DKP, pop the main, because I know that he farmed a ton of Dragon Balls with that combo. So I switch out, and I'm just tapping, getting rid of his Vanish because he only has 2 units left. So I was like, you know what, I'm about to pop the blue card, and I thought I can get it really, really quick, but he got his Vanish back, so I just wait a little bit, kind of, juke him out. And yeah, so I'm just doing my damage against Zamasu Goku Black. Tanky unit, but it takes time. I have the team that can sustain. I can sustain very, very long battles with this team, right? So lots of ways of healing as well. Piccolo also heals his teammates gradually throughout the game. DKP heals. He gradually heals because he's immortal. He gets eternal youth, right? Zamasu, every time he switches out, he's healing. So a lot of HP, a lot of healing, and a lot of Dragon Ball manipulation. This team is just very, very good, and they face against the good teams, right? They're facing against these revival and these triple endurance type teams, and they're doing good. They're winning. I want to be rocking a team that was winning, right? But I also want to be different and still rock my Namekians, right? and beat these meta teams. It feels a lot better when you get to beat these meta teams with a team that people is not really rocking, right? People are not rocking Regen. Everybody's rocking Future, God Key, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They're just not rocking Regen. So yeah, he got me there. I was like, you know what? He can kill Yellow DKP, because Yellow DKP kind of did his thing, and I can kind of wrap this up with Piccolo. He doesn't have his rush, like I said, because he did rush DKP. So like, you know what, bro? Let me pop this right here, and let me kill, you know, Zamasu, Goku Black, just in case he comes in with Future Gohan. And if he does come in with Future Gohan, Piccolo's going to kill because his blue card is just a nuke. So yeah, right here, I still have my main ability, just to time stop him. I see what he's doing right there. And I'm like, you know what? Let's get the LF. I try to get the L up there, but the game just DC'd. I mean, he forfeits. So yeah, next match, facing up against another Future team. This is the last match of the video because these 3 matches were very, very long. But this time he brings Goku Black instead of Zamasu and Goku Black. You know, Zamasu and Goku Black is a defensive green unit, while Goku Black is a offensive green unit. So one thing that I respect about Goku Black and Goku Vegeta is those 2 units can do very, very long combos, and they can get your Rising Rush very, very fast if you know how, if you really like, you know, chain those 2 together, bro, they can do so many cards in one combo, it makes no sense. So that's one thing that I was coming into this game, I was knowing, like, bro, they can get the rush very, very fast, because they can chain like cards really, really quick, right? So what I'm trying to do here is I'm like, oh, please, bro, I just got to land a combo. If I can land a combo, I can do a really good damage, because Goku Black, like I said, he does really good offensive damage, but since he's kind of aging, right, he's not going to have the best defense. So like I said, I'm taking all this damage with Ella Piccolo because I have a feeling that he has his rush. So I swapped here. I dodged him here, but then he tapped me. So he's just playing very, very good, right? I have a bad hand. I was like, you know what? Let me take his Dragon Monk because I know he has his rush, and if he does PV me, it's going to be really, really bad. PV's me, right? So I'm taking this damage with Yellow DKP. I switched to Piccolo, and then I know he's going to go to Goku Vegeta, so I'm like, you know what, let's switch to Zamasu. And look at Zamasu tanking this, right? He does go to Goku Black and rush me, but I do guess his rush, but I feel like even if he landed his rush, he was going to take this. Look at the damage he's taking from this rush. I feel like he might have survived. I think Goku Black would have survived that, not gonna lie. Cover change and, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he was gonna survive that. Either way, would have got if we didn't guess him. But we did guess him, so like I said, this team's just gonna keep healing, right? I just wanna switch to what's his name right here? DKP, and just start healing. I popped the blue card right here just to see if I could get Future Gohan, and I did kill him with the blue card, Nullify Endurance. That's why DKP is so valuable. Ella Full Power Frieza, Rose, Purple Hit, those units that can, you know, sustain. So I did catch the Goku Vegeta lacking, so that, you know what, let me land as much strike cards as possible and rush, because I just felt like if I was to rush instantly without using those cards, Goku Vegeta would survive. And if he lands a combo, they have a way of healing every time you use a card, every time they switch out with their main ability. It's insane. So I did get guessed though, which sucks. So, you know, I guessed him, he guessed me. I was, you know, perfectly fine, right? I can sustain more, I can heal more, I have the more tankier setup, right? So I'm like, you know, the war of attrition is on my side. That's like this region setup is war of attrition, right? Like they can survive throughout the long match. Like if it was a long drawn out match, they have the advantage, right? So yeah, so I just popped the blue card. Like I said, this, you know, Goku Black does a lot of offensive damage, but he's just not the best defense unit, right? So he's able to kill him there. And I was like, you know what? Let's play a little bit more aggressive. And basically the game is over right here. Yellow Piccolo does his thing, and I'm like, you know what, can I land a blue card for the last match? And yes, I do. So yeah, ton of HP on this team, ton of Dragon manipulation, tons of healing, tons of sustain. This team is beating these teams, bro. Like I'm actually in the top 1K right now, beating all these strong teams and everything. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this team. Like I said, a ton of health, ton of Dragon manipulation, a ton of damage, and a ton of Namekians. You feel me? I gotta rock my Namekian boys some way, right? So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll grow up, man. And I'm out.